Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sack Lunch News. Enjoy the show.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Part 3 of the History of the Democrat Party. Founded in 1865, the KKK extended to almost every southern state by 1870 and became a vehicle for white southern resistance to the Republican Party's Reconstruction-era policies. Its members waged an underground campaign of intimidation and violence towards white and black Republican leaders.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This is Sack Lunch News. This video will be broken into a couple of different sections, so don't worry if it kind of flips from one thing to another. But as I covered at the beginning of the video, which was some of the founding of the Ku Klux Klan in the mid-1860s, this is from History.com. I will cover the rest of the founding of the Klan and leading up to about the 20s in this part, and then the next part will cover from the 20s to the 50s and 60s. Founding of the Ku Klux Klan. A group including many Confederate veterans founded the first branch as a social club in Pulaski, Tennessee. In the summer of 1867, local branches met in a general organizing convention and established what they called an invisible empire of the South. Confederate General Nathan Bedford Forrest was chosen as the first leader. Interesting fact, at its peak in the 1920s, Klan membership exceeded 4 million people nationwide. Yes, the Klan was founded by and ran by the Democratic Party. After rejecting President Andrew Johnson's lenient policies in place from 1865 to 1866, Congress passed a stiffer Reconstruction Act. Under its provisions, the South was divided into 5 military districts, and each state was required to approve the 14th Amendment. After 1870, Republican governments in the South turned to Congress for help due to the extreme violence against blacks, resulting in the passing of 3 enforcement acts, the strongest of them being the Ku Klux Klan Act of 1871. This expansion of federal authority, which Ulysses S. Grant promptly used in 1871 to crush Klan activity in South Carolina, outraged Democrats, obviously, and alarmed many Republicans. But by 1876, the entire South was under Democratic control once again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This part is called Revival. This part is also from History.com. In 1915, white Protestant nativists organized a revival of the KKK near Atlanta, Georgia, inspired by a romantic view of the Old South, as well as Thomas Dixon's 1905 book, The Klansman, and D.W. Griffith's 1915 film, Birth of a Nation. The second generation of the Klan was not only anti-black, but also stood against Roman Catholics, Jews, foreigners, and organized labor. This is from labs.library.vcu.edu. The Klan in 1922 started to recruit in the Midwest, mostly Indiana and Ohio. Seeking large numbers of members with political power, the Klan's Midwest leader, David Curtis Stevenson, became a force in Indiana politics from 1923 to 1924. National attention and membership peaked in 23 and 24, but by the end of 1925, it was in free fall. Interesting note, D.C. Stevenson was convicted of murder in 1925. By 1930, the Klan claimed 11 governors, 16 senators, and 75 congressmen, mostly Democrat. Now, by the late 1960s, the Klan was basically dead. Some of it because JFK and Lyndon B. Johnson spoke out against the Klan. The Civil Rights Movement won, ending Jim Crow laws in the South. But in 2020, another Klansman took office in the highest regard, Joe Biden, who is actively taking away the rights of black Americans, backed by the new Klan by the name of Antifa, an anti-black and white and pro-communist group, BLM. Now, here are some political people who were in office in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, and even possibly the 70s. Theodore G. Bilbo, Mississippi, Democrat. Robert C. Byrd, West Virginia, Democrat. Joseph E. Brown, Georgia, Democrat. John B. Gordon, Georgia, Democrat and founder in Georgia. James T. Heflin, Alabama, Democrat. Rufus C. Holman, Oregon, Republican. Earl Mayfield, Texas, Democrat. John T. Morgan, Alabama, Democrat. Edmund Pettus, Alabama, Democrat. William Pine, Oklahoma, Republican. Those were Senate members. Members of the House of Representatives, Clifford Davis, Tennessee, Democrat. George Gordon, Tennessee, Democrat. William Upshaw, Georgia, Democrat. Supreme Court Justice Hugo Black, Democrat from Alabama. And with that, the show is over. Not super long, not super duper detailed, but just enough to hopefully pique your interest and go research this stuff on your own. And yes, the Democrat Party did found the Ku Klux Klan. It is a fact. And with that, I'll leave you. So until next time, like, share, subscribe, follow.
And with this, I'll leave you with some photos of the modern day Klan and some of its top ranking members. And just remember, kids, no matter how bad life gets, it could always be worse. You could be a Democrat.